Hey y'all, I'm going in for my weigh-in right now. The sun is like right in my face. So my sister's here, we're meeting each other. Wish me luck. Hey everybody! Okay, so I am, let me turn on my air, sorry. I am doing this is week 3. So that's one thing I was gonna say, is that it's my week 3 weigh-in, but it's technically the start of my week 3. So like I've only been doing this for 2 weeks. And so, do you guys who are doing this, do you always just do it by, like, the start of the week, like I've been doing? Like, I don't know, so yeah, so anyway, so I'm beginning week 3, so at the start of week 3, so, as some of you who are friends with me on Facebook, and I already, like, complained about it, have noticed, like, I didn't do great yesterday, did well the rest of the week, but I didn't do great yesterday, my workouts weren't good, and I have my monthly visitor, my lady friend who showed up, whom I hate'ems. So I'm one of those people that get really bloated. It doesn't matter what I do, and I can't take like Midol or any of that stuff that helps with the bloating because I'm nursing and they're not really nursing friendly. So I just have to kind of suffer through it, and I literally put on as much as 5 pounds. Sometimes it's only like 2 or 3 pounds, and it's so annoying because it doesn't matter. At the start of the day, I'll weigh that amount. At the end of the day, I'll weigh that amount. It's like my weight will get stuck at this one weight, and I can be, like I said, I can have wet hair, I weigh the same. I can be first thing in the morning, I'm starving, my stomach's empty, weigh the same. And I'll do that for like 5 days until I'm, finishing up. It's very annoying. So I was just going in today and I was just like, please. So I went in and how did I do? I lost another 2.8 pounds. Woo! So I'm down a total in 2 weeks. I'm down a total of 6.2 pounds. And I got my 5-pound weight loss sticker. So that's awesome. You can see the sticker right there. So yeah, I was really excited. And the thing is like I am like right smack dab in the middle of my you-know-what. So either I've managed to not get Bloaty McBloaterson this time around, or maybe I've even lost a little bit more, but it's not showing up because of that. I don't know, but regardless, I'm happy. So yeah, so I was pretty happy with that. My sister you can skip weigh-ins. You can still go into the meeting and check in, but you can skip the weigh-in part if you think it'll discourage you because maybe you didn't have a good week. And so that's what she did, because she had a wedding over the weekend, and with 4th of July was yesterday, which kind of stunk that we all had our weigh-in right after 4th of July. But anyway, so she was like, I don't want to weigh in, it'll just discourage me, and even though it shouldn't, it will. So she just checked in, and she's going to do she'll weigh in next week. So I don't know how she did. Like I said before, though, she's already like thinnish, like she's kind of thin, so she's really just losing like maintenance, like a little bit of extra poundage. She already looks pretty good to me, so yeah, I'm really happy. I was like, woo, almost like just under 3 pounds, you guys, like that's awesome. So yeah, hopefully this trend continues. I was hoping to lose 10 pounds total by Grayson's party, which is next Saturday. So at this rate, I probably won't, but I'll be really close, and that's okay. And even if I don't, that was just kind of like a hopeful goal, not really realistic goal. And so, also too, one thing that stinks is that my nursing is really dying down, and so that's not helping. My metabolism is going to crash, so I'm going to have to battle that a little bit, but that's okay. That's why I'm doing this. And so, yeah, because Grayson just doesn't nurse like he used to. But that's been for a while now. I think it's not been helping. But anyway. Alright, and so my weight loss tip of the week is really more of a state of mind. And I recorded it earlier this week. I had lots of distractions because Gray was like going crazy on me. But I'm going to insert that after I finish talking. So, yeah. Alright, hope everybody else's weeks are going good. And let me know. Should I say like at the end of week 2? Or should I just be like week 3 and you guys know it's the start? I don't know. I don't know how to like say, because I don't want to be like week 3, like I don't want to say like week 3 is weigh in, because it makes it sound like it's been 3 weeks, when really it's been better than that, because it's only been 2 weeks. So, alright, that's it for now, you guys. Bye. Hey, it's early one morning, and I was just sitting here kind of mindlessly cleaning up, and I had a thought. I always think to myself about,
Well, I'm proud of myself. I'm always happy when I do lose weight or work out or do something healthy. But I always think in my mind when I'm kind of going through things, and I'm always like, oh, if only I done better at that. If only it was easier for me to say, if only it was easier for me to say, you know, if I said no more to some of these things I eat, even when I'm trying to look out for what I'm doing, and if I just worked a little bit harder doing this, or if I always think like that. I'm always like, oh, I need to cut back more on this, or man, I did okay, but I wish I hadn't, blah blah blah. I always think of it as a more, I guess, I put myself in a negative light, and I always think of it as like, I guess I always feel that I'm not doing things right. Even when I'm losing weight, I always feel like I'm not doing them right. I'm really hard on myself. I always think, oh, you know, in my head, I'm just like, oh man, imagine if I was actually doing well. And then today it occurred to me that I always think this stuff, and maybe part of my process is maybe like what I'm doing is really good for me. And I need to think of it like that. Because, you know, maybe how I'm working out and how I'm eating and the struggle, they're all part of my weight loss struggle and my like get healthy struggle. And they're not wrong. They're just part of a normal struggle. If I was doing everything right, I would still be struggling to lose weight. You'd still be working for something. I sit here and I don't think I should define a get healthy routine or weight loss as being perfect, but I do in my mind constantly, and I put that pressure back on me, always in my head, and I'm like, oh, you know, I just should have done a little bit more of this, a little bit less of that. But exactly what I'm doing is my struggle, and it's the normal. It's what I'm doing. It doesn't mean I'm failing. I'm still succeeding. So I decided I need to stop thinking of myself as a liability and just start thinking of myself as someone who's on this journey, and she is working against things that are normal for her to work against. I'm not one of those people that can just cut back to 1,200, 1,500 calories, drop the weight. I'm one of those people that has trouble, you know, saying no when I want a snack, or saying no when I really like something and I just want to pig out, or saying no when it's hard to find time to work out because of the kids. That's me. That's my normal struggle. And so I shouldn't think of that as like negative. I should just think of that as my normal goals, as my normal things to accomplish and to work through it. So, and there's a difference. You can know that you can do better, and you can know that there's things you want to do more of or less of or whatever, and think of it as just part of your struggle and strive to be better at it. And that's different than thinking that you're doing it wrong. You guys see what I mean? So definitely, we can't think of ourselves as this like crazy liability. Like, we have to think of ourselves as don't put ourselves in that light. We're just who we are, and whatever we're fighting against with ourselves is just normal, and it's just part of the process, and think about it in a more positive light, you know? So anyway, that was my like morning thought.